There might be very few people who relate to the following message, but for the people who do, I want you to listen closely. I know there's a voice in your head that's knows everything, that knows the right thing to do, knows how to go about every scenario. When you get mad, it's like, no, don't get mad. Calm down. It's almost like it's a father figure telling you how to go about a certain scenario from a calm perspective. And I realized that you get that voice only when you separate the mind from the brain. See, a lot of people don't know this. The mind is not the brain. The mind is consciousness. The mind is the the spirit. The spirit is over the brain. It controls the brain. The brain controls the rest of the body. But a lot of people are controlled by their own brain. And so when you understand that these two things are separate, this voice unlocks in your head. This voice that knows exactly what to do in every scenario. And sometimes it gets, overpowered. Sometimes it gets silenced by your habits. Let's just say you get into a situation and it pisses you off. You want to get mad. You want to smash things. You want to punch things. You want to just break everything. But your brain is that's the way your brain wants to do it. That's the patterns that your brain has. But it's that voice in your head that's saying, nah, calm down. Don't get upset. There's no point in getting upset. And you know this. This is something you know. You've already read before. There's no point in getting upset. We're all gonna die anyways on this forsaken rock we call Earth. So what's the point of getting upset for something minor or even something major? Especially when it's something major, because if you get upset when something major happens, then you can't think. You lose your mind. You lose your mind. You just can't think straight and you operate off of emotion. It's like a survival thing. If you have this voice in your head, listen to it. I mean, listen to it. It takes time to First of all, it takes time to hear it. It takes the consistency of knowing that the mind and the brain are separate to hear it. But it's another thing when you actually listen to it. When there's this voice in your head that's telling you, do it like this or do it like that, and you know it's the right thing to do deep inside, do it. Listen to that voice as if it was your parent. I know a lot of y'all don't even fuck with your own parents. I know a lot of y'all hate y'all parents. But maybe this voice can be the parent that you never had. You could think of it like this. Maybe that voice can be a big brother or big sister. I like to think of the voice as me from the future. Like there's a big brother Cam Solo that's guiding me through life, getting me to the position that he's at. And this is very helpful, not only for your mental health, but just for everyday life, making decisions. It's almost like it's somebody else telling you. You know, when you have instances where you know something, but you need somebody else to tell you, it's just like that. Except you're telling yourself, it's your mind telling yourself, your mind telling your brain, and your brain's like, oh, okay, all right, I'll chill. And again, you develop that voice from separating the brain and the mind. There's a book I want you to read. It's called A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. That was like the first spirituality related book I've ever read, and it changed my life. I didn't even finish the book because I borrowed it from a library and I didn't even finish the book, but I got like halfway, I want to say, and just half of the book changed my life. It made me want to look up YouTube videos on ego and all of that, and it really dives into the perspective of ego is the bane of all existence. All suffering is because of ego. And when you shed ego, that's when everything happens. Check it out. I mean, look up a summary if you don't want to buy the book. Really, really good stuff. Embrace infinity. Peace.